Hey everyone, and welcome to Murder by Numbers. In the last episode, we met Fran, and Fran has an amazing aesthetic. I really love how she's looking. She said it was a basic look, so I can't even imagine what it would be like if she went full on out. We also discovered the name of the victim, whom I'm forgetting for a second. That's totally fine. We also discovered the belongings of the victim in black bags outside his apartment, the police said. And the bags were taken to us, and Scout analyzed them and found a diary. And in the diary, he mentioned one of the drag queens. So I imagine we're going to meet that drag queen real soon. I think that's about it for what I can say. I still have no theories whatsoever. The only thing that was noticeable is that Fran said something that she hurt her arm, and it really hurts apparently, because Casey tried to hug her and she yelled. So maybe something about that, but we'll see. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Here we are again with the giant stiletto. Did we need to question him, or did we already finish that? Okay, well, come on then, get it over with. Okay, we can talk to him. Let's do that. Why did you call Mom? Why did you have to call my mom? She made me promise that I would, if I saw you back on a crime scene again. She's a very persuasive woman. I knew this was too good to be true. The difference is, I didn't particularly want to this time. I'm done trying to persuade you to leave this alone. I don't like it, but I know when I'm fighting a losing battle. I think he's had this fight more often, or at least a resemblance of it with her father. He knows what her father was like, so he knows what she is like. Unfortunately, she doesn't. So what? Are you going to call her every time I get within 50 yards of you? It's going to get real old real quick. Trust me, I have no desire to get involved in a family dispute. I just felt like I owed your mom a favor, but it's done now. Let's just move on. Huh? Why would you owe Mom a favor? I said, let's move on. Well, this most definitely has to do with her father, right? That they probably made some kind of agreement that they would keep honor out of it because her father died. Also, I forgot to mention, and I can't believe I forgot this, maybe because I'm trying to ban it out of my head, but we had a major run-in with Ryan, and he really showed, like, we already knew he was toxic, but dang, he is really toxic. He's trying to, like, destroy Anna's life, so she'll crawling back to him. And we are going to try everything to prevent that from happening, because, oof, Anna deserves way better. What's our next move? So, what's our next move? I'm taking another look out here, see if there's anything we missed. We were looking into Oliver's diary before your mom turned up. Why don't you go ask Miss Fran about it? He is uncomfortable with everything. I mean, it's not like he's anti, this community. I don't think he is, but he's just he doesn't know how to hold himself, and he's probably afraid to say something wrong. So he's like, you do. Do you have a problem with drag queens? Oh, we're going to flat out ask him, huh? Detective Cross, you seem to be having real trouble with Fran's name. Got something against drag queens? Don't be ridiculous. What do I care what clothes someone wears? I'm just new to all of this. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. What do I call her? Is it okay to say her? What about if she's not in a dress? You should see it as like two different people. When she is in drag, it's a she, it's Fran. And when he is not in drag, it's a he. It's Edwin, if I remember correctly. It's a character. It's not that hard. My creator also failed to tell me much about drag queens. I'm no expert, but I think it's pretty simple. Call them what they ask you to call them. Yes, that's even better. Yep. So in this case, Fran. And while she's dressed like that, use she. If she's dressed in men's clothes... Oh, if she's dressed in men's clothes, then it's probably safe to call him Ed and use he. Although I guess it can differ from person to person. Okay, I think I've got it. Things never used to be this complicated. I'm not gonna comment on that. I don't think we really have new evidence. I could try the last two pieces. Seems like Ross and the victim had some kind of bust up. I think Ross is the drag queen. Then we need to get her here quick. See if Fran's got any way of contacting her. Okay, and the tabloid article. Oh, about honor. I wonder if he's going to say anything about that. What? Nope, he's not. He's not gonna comment on that. It's not solid facts, you know? Okay, let's investigate a little more. I'm betting we can examine the shoe now. No? Interesting. What about the victim? No. Maybe there's just nothing here. No. Oh. I will shut up now. I am kind of stuck. Can't find a new square to fill in. Or X out. Wait, maybe this. But then... Yeah, okay. Man, the progress is slow on this one. It's not that it's hard, it's just taking a lot of effort and really like keeping your head in the game here. Should almost be there actually, I didn't notice. There we go. What is that? It's a bottle. Yeah, it's a broken bottle. Alright. These fragments of glass do not appear to be from the window. Their curvature suggests they were originally from a rounded object. Maybe a bottle? It's kind of sticky. Are there any pieces with the label on? Yes, here! It's Sambucha. Ah, so that's where the aniseed smell's coming from. I have no idea what that is. Should I know what that is? I'm not gonna Google it. I'll find out eventually. Okay, so... Oh, maybe we can present it to him. There we go. What's that? This glass was mixed in amongst the other glass from the window. Ah, so maybe they were trying to hide it by just putting it in between the other glass. We think it was a bottle of Sambucha. That's the pronunciation I'm going with. Huh. Can't say I've ever had it myself. Me neither. Okay, that was about it. Okay, I guess we're going back inside? Yeah, that's the only really option we have. Yes, we're going back to our favorite people! What about Grandmama Krista? How's she doing? Oh, you know her. Always falling into some kind of ridiculous anecdote. I'd swear they were all lies if I hadn't been there for some of them. I'm supposed to be going to New York to see her tomorrow, but what with all this? You are not canceling that trip. You go. I'll sort this all out. Are you sure? I'll get as much sorted today as I can. Oh, you're such a dear. I know, but she's family, and who knows how long you've got left with her. Best to enjoy these moments while you can. While this may seem like a very wholesome moment, I am suspicious of everyone, and it seems like Fran's trying to leave, you know? Don't let her hear you say that. You know she's been keeping a brick in her bag ever since Stonewall. What? I wasn't talking about her. What? You shitty as no good. Ah, the Wanderer returns. Sorry, just needed to get away for a bit. I'm not surprised you needed to reload. Babe, you gave him both barrels. Oh, I was so proud. You were listening? Yeah, of course I was listening. Of course, he was not going to let us alone out there, you know. Until he thought... Oh, there we go. Until he thought you were coming back in here, at which point he jumped away from the door like a startled cat. It was just your crazy ex, though. I would have really put him in his place, but I didn't want Fran to have to deal with 2 dead bodies today. Such a thoughtful boy. Anyway, dear, he left something for you. It's over there. Okay, I want to question you first. The people are so interesting. I always want to question the people first. What can I get you there? Oh, right. I went into bartender mode for a second there. You mentioned Ross earlier. When we were talking earlier, you mentioned something about Ross, the one mentioned in Oliver's diary? Oh, yes, right. Well, I was hoping not to bring her into this, but... Ross Moses is one of our regular performers here. She runs a couple of nights a week. She and Oliver, they knew each other. Is that a euphemism? How did Ross and Oliver know each other? How did Ross and Oliver know each other? Like I said, Ross runs quite a few nights here, and Oliver was a regular. One of the last entries in Oliver's diary read, "She doesn't understand me. Despite everything she hid from me, I'm the one that's ended up in the cold." She doesn't understand me, despite everything she hid from me. I'm the one that's ended up in the cold. I don't know. Well, they always seem to get on fine. I'd often see Oliver talking to her at the end of the night. But then a few nights ago they had a huge argument. Things turned nasty and Ross threw Oliver out, made me ban him from premises. Every night since then Oliver's been outside, completely bladdered, as Casey would say. What is that? It means he was drunk. Very drunk. He begged to be let in, but what's the use of bearing someone if you reverse it immediately? So he just stayed out there, shouting and screaming at everyone. It wasn't great for business, but like I said, he was a troubled soul. Okay, it seems like Ross and Oliver had some kind of relationship, maybe even a romantic one. And something happened that night. Which makes Ross obviously the immediate suspect. But if I know this game, that's gonna be a red herring. But it's interesting. Had he been sleeping out there too? I don't think so. He's certainly never been around in the daytime. Why do you ask? His belongings were in bags outside his apartment, so it looks like he's been evicted from his residence. Might also explain why he was in front of the club this morning. Right, so maybe he was asking Ross if he could live with her. I mean, whoever Ross is in real life, his not drag persona, I guess. I think that he was like evicted and he was just homeless and he was asking for somewhere to live, I guess. And maybe Ross saw it more like a work thing. Lots of speculation here. Was he outside when you left the club last night? Not that I saw, but I lock everything from inside and then leave from the back door, so I wouldn't have seen him if he was there. Ross' whereabouts. Do you know where Ross is right now? On her way here. The detective of yours asked me to ring her, but turns out she was on her way here anyway. How interesting. Any ETA? Ross calms when she calms. She's kind of a free spirit. How can you work with someone like that who just shows up when they feel like it? Okay, this is the only thing she reacted to. Let's see. We found some smashed glass outside. If it's smashed glass you're looking for, I've got a load on the inside too. Just behind you. No, its curvature suggests it was part of a bottle. We were thinking it might be kombucha. Kombucha? We don't get many people drinking that here. Although, come to think of it, it was Ollie's drink of choice. Maybe it's very innocent, like he was out there that morning trying to get in while drinking, you know? Because he was not having a great time. So it could have belonged to him. He's been out there most nights this week, and he seemed pretty drunk, so it's definitely possible. We usually clean the outside area just before we open up, and there wasn't any glass yesterday, so it must have been from last night. Interesting. Okay, let's investigate. Scout, it's your turn, buddy. Oh, and we got jackpot straight away. Ooh, woof. Okay, let's do this slowly and methodically and carefully. So I have cleared out the first couple of rows, except for these ones, I still don't know. Funnily enough, I'm not doing this on purpose, but it's steadily going from top to bottom, so that's funny. There we go, now I cleared the top row as well. Yeah, I did that correctly. So Wait. I think... Okay. Phew. I was like, wait. I think I did something wrong. Oh no. I always get this little, like, scare in my heart. But we can still continue onward. We're getting close. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Should be done. This one and this one. What is it? I am afraid to make any guesses. Coat. Alright. Honor, I think this coat might be worth looking at. Huh, it's a pretty odd size. It's gross! It's really sticky. Did, like, some kind of drink spill over it or something? Perhaps you should smell it to see if it can be identified. Is this really what my life has come to? Sniffing sticky things on crime scenes? Yeah, when your buddy is scout, I think you're the sniffer here. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's aniseed. Okay, so the drink from the bottle that was outside is also spilled on this coat. It must be kombucha from that bottle we found outside. We're getting so many clues and I am not connecting any of it. Okay, we're going to investigate some more because apparently there is more. Well, we haven't really been here, so it makes sense that there's more. Oh, there we go. Something in that little box thing. Oh, another big one. Okay, let's try this. I know I'm not that far into it. This one seems like a straight up nightmare. Oh my gosh. Okay, the middle part seems to be kind of easy, but it's taking a lot of effort to branch outside of the middle. Okay, the right side is completely done, which is nice. It looks like a fun pattern. Let's try the left side, because that one is pretty difficult with the ones and the twos. Okay, should be there. Yes! Oh, it's a rainbow flag! I knew it was a fun pattern. There are a lot of these flags around, even for a gay bar. I like them. They're so colorful. Do you think I could take one? It would look nice in your apartment. Yes. Yes, the answer is yes. Even if it's not yes, the answer is yes. Oh, so you're an interior decorator now. Well, you'll have to ask Fran. Maybe she'll let you take one of the small ones. Maybe we can just paint on your backside a rainbow flag. I would love that. Don't know what that would do with you, but it'll make it prettier. There's more to investigate. I kind of want to ask her if we can take a rainbow flag. Let's do that. This is important. There's a lot of these rainbow flags up. Is it Pride season? Sure is. This month we take 3 to 4 times more than usual. So the float must have been for the parade. Yes, I assume so. Fran, may I please take one of these little flags? They're so colorful. Sure thing. I probably went a little overboard anyway. Thank you so much. I promise to take good care of it. I am so glad I did that. Okay, let's investigate on. There we go, at the bar, unsurprisingly. Oh, another big one. I really hope Ryan is not going to show up in this case. He probably will, but I really hope he doesn't. Well, he's already shown up, I mean, but I hope he doesn't become involved in this case is what I'm saying, because I feel like Ryan is not the most tolerant human being on this kind of stuff. What with this toxic masculinity and all that. And honestly, I'm not here for that. I want to have fun. No time for people like that. I'm making steady progress, and I'm not really having trouble anywhere yet. No, I should always be done actually. Let's see. Yep. And there. And there. There we go. A laptop. Alright. Oh, it's a portable computer. There's a note attached. For the new job, I spoke to your mom. She's on board. Give it some thought. Ryan? Wait, no, I was literally just saying I hope he's not involved. Could it be another Ryan? No, the game would not do that. This is definitely our Ryan. Oh, wait. I completely skipped over the fact that Fran said that Ryan left this here for us. So this is a message for us. For the new job. AKA detective. I spoke to your mom. She's on board? Give it some thought. No way she's on board. No way, man. Also, Ryan trying to buy us with gifts again. Using money to solve things as usual. No thanks. Chuck it in the trash. Good. Do it. Or just at least give it to someone else. Give it to Fran or something. I don't know. Casey? No, Casey would not touch that with a 10-foot pole, honestly, if he knew it came from Ryan. I see. Unwanted electronics are to be disposed of. Like me. Oh, no. Let's give this laptop a second life. Can we... Wait, could we use some parts for Scout? Honestly, I don't think Scout needs parts. He's pretty awesome already. Scout, that's not what I meant. Let's keep it. Hey, maybe you could use some of the parts yourself or something. Wow. An upgrade would be nice. Perhaps I could upgrade my CPU? Ooh, or maybe replace my screen with a color TFT panel. Or... Oh, phew, that was a close one. Poor guy. That was fascinating. Okay, we can present... This is new and the laptop. I think the laptop is not going to do anything. A state-of-the-art laptop computer with gift from Ryan always has strings attached. Yep. Oh, this is what Ryan left for me. Ah, so he's one of those men who apologizes with fancy gifts. Something like that. Doesn't work on me anymore though. Good for you, girl. It's important to know your worth. But if you're not going to be hitting that, I don't suppose you give me his number? Friend, no, please, no. Ryan is only great on the outside. What? I've got bills to pay too, you know. Code. Wait, wait. Does Fran want to recruit him as a drag queen? Yes, I'll definitely give you his number. Fran, is this code yours? No, I think that's... Oh, my lord. Oh, please tell me this is not Ross. What an astounding difference between this person and Fran. Fran has class. Fran matches everything. This is so not matched, it hurts my eyes. Gives me a headache. Oh my gosh, please. No. No! What do you think you're doing with my coat, huh? Oh, stuff is showing. Oh dear. No. Oh, oh, it is Ross. No! And that's why she quit the game. No, we are going to persevere, but I hope Ross doesn't end up being the killer, because that means we'll have to see a lot of her. No thanks. Haha, cool your jets, I was only pulling your leg. Well, I'll be. Sure did a number on the front, didn't they? You all okay, Fran? I'm fine, if a little shaken. When I find who did this, I'll make him wish he never left our mama's pouch. Oh, Honor, this is Rosmosis, the queen we were talking about. I knew it. I knew my ears were burning. Well, pleasure to meet ya. Say, you look awful familiar. I was thinking throughout this case that Rosmosis maybe was like a play on the word osmosis, which means like blending in. Kind of funny now that I think about it, because that's definitely not it. Well, I got it. I saw you in Celeb Live, right? I haven't missed an issue for 10 years. Probably. I don't pay much attention to that stuff. Didn't you say that Celeb Life was garbage for people that don't have lives themselves? Scout? What did the little rust bucket say to me? Anyway, could I have a quick word? Oh, I think that's it for this episode. I don't know if I can take talking to this person right now. I need a second. This is a lot. Wow. Okay. I'll leave this wonderful conversation as a cliffhanger because I know you all really want to see this. I'll leave it for next episode so you have something to look forward to, like me. Oh wow, 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 wow. Wow. I guess all drag queens are different and they can't all look as fabulous as Fran. You know? It's a different style, okay? It's just not my style. But wow. It sure takes a lot of guts and probably a lot of physical effort to wear that. Wow. I do respect him for that. Like, you go wearing that. I don't know what to say. I need to end this episode. Oh my god. Okay, so Ryan tried to buy us yet again. We didn't really find new stuff. We found a coat, which I presume was Ross's because it's equally... It just has a Ross quality to it. And we discovered that there's some kind of relationship between Ross and the victim, Oliver, but we don't really know what that is. Yeah. My brain has completely died. So I am going to end the episode here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one where we will talk to Ross. Thank you so much for watching. Doei doo.